One of the things that has always stood out to me about Supervisor Chavez is how much she does to support the leadership of women, supporting her colleagues, supporting women leaders throughout the organization, lifting folks up and making sure that their contributions to our work are really highlighted and celebrated, and bringing folks together from different segments of the community to work together, talk about, and try to solve very complex problems.
I don't think there's another human being that I see has been a bigger contributor and a solutionist to homelessness than Supervisor Chavez. Her leadership catalyzed our ability to be able to bring over 20,000 people off the streets in the last 5 or so years, and that's just one piece of it. She really worked with the administration here to reorganize moving from serving homeless people to thinking of housing as a medicine, as a treatment option, and providing that care along with the other suite of services that the county provides. It's been truly game-changing.
Supervisor Chavez was the executive director of Working Partnerships USA many years ago. And I think part of the DNA of our organization of working towards a Silicon Valley where everybody can really live and thrive is really because of her leadership. It's because of Cindy that we were able to pass things like the Children's Health Initiative. It's because of Cindy that we were able to move initiatives around housing, around transportation, around addressing human trafficking, around workers' rights, all these issues. Cindy was a pivotal part of making it happen.
The Hub is a youth-led resource center for current and former foster youth to be able to get housing resources or education. We wanted change and we wanted it kind of quickly, and we didn't understand the process with the county and their process or how things work. We were ready to go to war with her because we thought that she was gonna fight us on everything just like everybody else. When we met her, it's like, she embraced us and like, what can I do for you all? Being in care, we hear a lot of that stuff all the time. It's like, I'm gonna be here, I'm gonna do this, then people disappear. So when we needed pay increases, she helped advocate and get that for us. When we wanted a shower, she helped us get a shower at the center. These were the things where we were like, she's stepping up to the plate, and this is why I chose to personally hold on to this relationship so much.
Cindy Chavez is a champion. She has been consistently there on every issue that matters. And one of the things that we have been so lucky to have in Cindy Chavez is someone who deeply believes in the goodness of this county organization.
There are some days it's really challenging, but there are so few people in the whole world who get an opportunity like this that I, for one, feel very obligated to succeed on behalf of others. I want to make sure that anybody who goes to a ballot and they see a woman or they see a Latina or they see a woman of color, that their interactions with me and the success we've had as a team makes them feel confident that they can continue to make those votes, because I still feel like we live in a world where we're changing hearts and minds all the time.
I think part of the supervisor's magic is that she can bring people together. Bringing people together with maybe differing opinions and thoughts is really what will move us forward to get to a place where we can achieve big wins for the community.
For her to be able to do things in a nurturing way, I think it's just a beautiful thing. It speaks to her character, it speaks to her leadership, and it also speaks to the things that she cares about. If you look at what she cares about and what she's really championed over the years, is children, our economy, like things that are gonna help this community move forward.
I don't know where we would be if we didn't have Cindy for the last so many years, but I certainly am one of many, many people that is very sad about the vacancy that she's gonna leave.
The county is an amazing place. Local government is an amazing place. And there's no better place than Santa Clara County. And the reason for that, truly the reason for that, is the people who choose to work here, that they're willing to push the envelope, they're willing to make change even when it's hard to do.
Santa Clara County is extraordinarily broad, and Supervisor Cindy Chavez has met that breadth over the past 12 years as a member of the Board of Supervisors. She has led in the expansion of affordable housing, in tremendous criminal justice reforms, in improvement of social services, and enhancement of the experience and voice of foster care children. She has done this and so much more. It's been a pleasure to serve with her for the last 6 years, and I wish her every success in her next adventure.
She's all about getting it done. It's not just the talk, although she's a great talker, but she's all about getting it done. In addition to it being about the work, she's also just tenacious as can be. She's a dog with a bone in it. That's like the highest compliment I could pay anyone. She stays with it.
Supervisor Chavez is the most prolific referral generator. I'm so glad to partner with her fighting hate crimes and sped up distributing COVID-19 vaccines or Narcan kits to fight fentanyl crisis, increase drug detox beds, restore life-saving services at the Regional Medical Center. She's a true visionary.
The work that she's done here in Santa Clara County is transformative, it's innovative, and it's the sign of a true public servant. I'm jealous of New Mexico for receiving back one of their best assets from California.
On behalf of the Office of Diversion and Reentry Services for the County of Santa Clara, I want to thank you, Supervisor Cindy Chavez, for your invaluable support throughout the years. Your continued support and your contributions have really made our Reentry Resource Center successful, and not only successful here in the county, but also as models throughout the state and the nation.
Just thank you so much for your leadership in bringing the VAST to life. And because of you, our community really feels seen and honored by our county. I've just really admired your grace, your resilience, and just watching you lead with so much joy.
Cindy Chavez, it's fitting that I'm standing before you dressed as a free period product and also in front of a piece from our public art collection. They are 2 of hundreds of programs you championed while on the Board of Supervisors. I like to joke that on any given Tuesday, you'd give us a referral to, for example, end poverty in Santa Clara County and report back in 45 days. I loved it because it spoke to your ambition for our community.
I was looking at a document the other night, and I was realizing that we'd put all this work into this project that will be done when I'm gone. And it was a mixed feeling, because part of the feeling is I'm, selfishly, oh, I wish I was going to be here. And then with gratitude, I don't need to be here for this to get done. And that makes me grateful to the people who serve this county, the people who choose to work for it, the people who start nonprofits, the people who have money and give it back to the community, the people who wake up thinking about how the world can be better, even in the face of it feeling so impossible to do. And that is why I love this county.